Alright, so this is another video for casual randomizer dungeons. I'm heading into Tower of Hera. First thing with Tower of Hera is just always check the basement on the left side stairs. I see it's a compass. I don't need the compass. I'm just going to mirror back. So the key here is there's two item locations immediately when you enter Hera, and you can't progress through the dungeon unless one of them is big key. There's a third item location which is in the basement, but it takes about a minute to get through a tile room, so to be quite honest, you want to avoid that as much as you can if you're trying to save time. Grab this chest, that's big key. This is the door that you have to go through if one of those two locations is not big key. I will be going back and doing that later, so that'll be kind of at the end. So we have big key, we can go up these stairs. 3 of these guys, take care of the first 2 as best you can. The third guy is pretty easy. You can grab this pot and wait for him to come towards you. Throw it at him. You want to flip this switch so that it's blue, because otherwise the routing here is a little bit trickier. Don't hit that star. Go back up into the door. That's the door that you need the big key for. Avoid that star switch. Go through this blue block. You can actually walk. Anytime there's a pit against the lower wall and the border, you can walk below that. Spent more time talking about that than I needed to, but whatever. I always hit this switch to make it orange because before Moldorm, there's going to be a big chain of pots. They're all going to contain hearts, and I like to have them available for myself because I'm bad. Take care of these guys. There's a heart here. One thing about hearts in Link of the Past, if you gather a heart with a boomerang or a hook shot, it has the chance to give you 2 hearts, so if you're low on hearts, just keep that in mind. Grab this chest. If I had hookshot, I could hookshot across to the big chest. But unless you have boots, then you can't get back across without falling down. Alternatively, I could bomb jump. Same thing though, unless you have boots, you can't get back across. I know I don't have any of that stuff, so I'm just going to proceed up and do it the vanilla way. Get hit by fire, of course. The vanilla way to do big chest is to come up into this room, hit this star switch here, come back up. This is the pit that you want to enter from the top. I think you can enter it from anywhere, but I always hit it from the top just to be sure. Grab the big chest, come back across. Easy stuff. Then we go back upstairs. You can walk through here. I don't know, it's not really necessary. It's more or less just swag. Grab a heart, go up and face Moldorm. This is probably going to get bad because I'm bad at Moldorm. I do have Butter Sword, so it's only going to take 2 hits, but be prepared for this to get dodgy. Alright, we had a good fight. So, from him we are going to get... Oh, Fire Rod, good. So we've gotten 1 of the items from Moldorm. There are 2 in Tower of Hera. Because we only got 1, we know that we now have to go into the basement, and we'll go ahead and show that room, the strategy for that, including a minor glitch that allows us to make that room a little bit easier. Hopefully I get it first try. So we'll go in here, switch. Oh shit. Okay, let's go. So I'm probably going to have to describe this after, but what I'm doing here is I'm clearing a path to the switch. I'm hitting the switch, and then I'm hitting it again and immediately going up here. Right now I've initiated just iframes or invulnerability frames. As long as I'm standing on a switch after it kind of pops back up, it puts Link in a weird state where it's like, oh, you're not supposed to be here, so you have invulnerability. Makes this room a lot easier. It's not an easy trick to get. You can hit that switch with anything from Cane of Samaria, Ice, or Fire Rod. I used my sword beams. You can do a bomb on it if you want. The important thing to note here is that when you activate the switch, you have to be on the blue block in order to initiate the iframes. So, we got that first try, which is nice. We'll go into this door. Take care of these guys if you have to. Not a big deal if you don't. And you do need a fire source in order to finish this off. I also have Fire Rods, so let's do it this way. And there you go. There's your chest. Gives us Moon Pearl. Huge. Then we can mirror out, and that is the end of Tower of Hera. Thank you very much. Disclaimer here, obviously I'm not, good at this game. I'm not intending to showcase, an aggressive level of talent. This is just more or less to be used as a helpful guide for anybody who's new to the game or trying to learn dungeon routing. These are my strategies. They're not kind of universally accepted. More often than not, they're similar, but not the same. Yeah, so any criticisms you might have are perfectly valid. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks.